All right, we're back in action here. April 19th, 2018. This is this week's event. Yeah, it's probably just the only one I'm going to do this week. But who knows, I might do more next week. You never know. But let's get the show started right the hell now.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends, but waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a lurch of somebody who needs you. Lost out there and you're all alone. Life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere
Everywhere you look. Alright, this is Vent, and that was the theme song to Full House. Everyone remembers that show. I'm not going to ask, because I wouldn't get an answer either way. So, yeah. So this is Vent. What are we going to talk about today, gang? I don't know. Well, let me check my YouTube channel here. Let me check here. Let's see. I'm going to check the views for the last week's episode. And, no views! Alright. Still at no views. It's been up a week. Yep. Posted last episode, April 11th, and today is April 19th. And let's keep up the momentum here. Like, let's keep doing the no view thing. This is good. This is great. Yeah, I think it's a team effort. It takes everyone working together to not listen to the show. So that's great. So this is the part where I go, oh no, what's the point of me even doing this show? No one is even listening to it. Oh no. Okay. So it's like if people want to listen to it, it's there. But that means I could do all sorts of things and not get any backlash. I could say whatever I want, right? It's like I won't even be flagged by YouTube because no one's going to be upset by anything I say in this because no one is listening. That's great. That's awesome. Man, I could just say the N-word right now, but I have no good reason to, so I'm not going to say it. Oh, that's a no-no. Like, I bet if I said it, more people would listen. And I think that's the reason why people do say it now. It's like, oh, I want notoriety, so guess what? I'm going to say the N-word. Yeah. It's like, everyone buckle up, folks. Me, a white person, is going to say the N-word, right? Yeah, no, it's not happening. Oh, wow, I can't believe it's still sitting at no views. Last week's episode. It's crazy. It's nuts. But whatever. That's life. So that means I have free reign. I can say whatever I want and not face any repercussions whatsoever. That's great. Too bad I don't have anything controversial to say. Wow. I got nothing controversial to say. That means this show's pointless. There's no reason for it to exist. Oh no, I got a phone call here. Bear with me 1 second. Who's calling? Oh, I don't know that number. That's not me. That's not for me. Did you hear that? Do you know this number? 501-261-9497? Any guys know that? Any guys know that number? I don't know it, so I'm not answering it. Fuck you! Fuck you. Okay. Alright, they're gone now. It's okay, guys. It's the unknown number with the unknown name is gone. Yeah, so we can relax now. It's fine. Guys, everything, it's fine. Okay, just calm down. Ugh. So yeah, I've been working today. I've been writing, doing stuff, but kind of like, it's the middle of the day, so I'm kind of like, it occurred to me maybe I should just do a podcast here. If this could be considered a podcast, I suppose. I mean, a podcast is just some jackass talking for an extended amount of time off the cuff, right? So that's what I'm going to do today. As for what I'm going to talk about, as always, I do not know what I'm going to be talking about. But, I got some stuff to say, maybe. I haven't really been following the news that much, really. I mean, I've been looking at headlines and shit like that. But I'm not glued to the news, thankfully. See, have I been watching anything? Any new movies? Any good movies I've seen lately? Well, on the spot like this, I can't really say, but yeah, of course. I'm always watching good stuff. Sometimes I just can't do anything else, you know? It's like you get stressed out by life, you can't think, so what? I'm just gonna, put on the tube and go brain dead for a little while, and, hide from my thoughts. It's one thing to do between sleep cycles, right? It's, I don't know. But let's look at the headlines, guys. Come on. Here's a headline that caught my eye. A YouTuber faces jail time for feeding toothpaste-filled Oreos to a homeless man. Hey, I don't know. Like, apparently it might be a UK YouTuber. So of course, yeah. I guess the Brits aren't as civilized as we might think, right? Though they are putting people in jail for saying uncivilized things. I remember this one dude. He got his girlfriend's pug to do a Nazi salute, and it was a goof. It was funny. I mean, maybe a tad anti-Semitic, but that's the edge there. But dude got nicked for it, and he got sentenced to jail time. Like, what the fuck, man? I guess Britain's not as civilized as we are all brought up to believe. It's like you could go to jail for saying offensive shit. That's not cool. That's all right. But this seems to be a bit more serious here. This sounds like it might be justified. But let's read it. Let's read this fucking headline. And this story. The headline is: YouTuber faces jail for video forcing homeless man to eat toothpaste-filled Oreos. How about that? All right. Barcelona-based YouTuber faces up to 2 years in prison over a video in which he fed Oreos filled with toothpaste to a homeless man and joked that it would help him with a long overdue clean. Oh man, this is making me groan already. This is cringeworthy. And I guess it's Spain, so it's not the UK, but this is a UK media source. It's a Telegraph. But the United Kingdom, he says shit up. All right. Kanghua Ren, also known as Reset, to his more than million subscribers. Oh, congratulations to Reset with his million subscribers. He looks like a half Asian, half white, blue-eyed Asian dude. So his name is Kanghua Ren, which, okay, that just sounds like, I can't, no, we're in a post-stereotype society, I can't say that. Kanghua Ren sounds like a ninja name. It sounds like a Jedi name, how's that? Just because Kylo Ren, whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna start this paragraph again. Kanghua Ren, known as Reset to his more than million subscribers, filmed himself filling the biscuits with toothpaste and replacing them in their packaging before feeding 5 of them to the homeless man in January of last year. Oh, man. Why does it take so long to bring these people to justice? I mean, it's an old crime now. It's like, why are you putting this motherfucker in jail for an old-ass crime? You can't even find room for, people committing crimes now. How are they going to find room for this guy? All right. Continuing on, as the 52-year-old man named by authorities as George Hell ate the cookies, Reset jibe, maybe I've gone a bit far, but look at the positive side. This will help him clean his teeth. I think he hasn't cleaned them since he became poor. Oh! That's sicko. Reset, a 20-year-old originally from China, earned more than 2,000 euros from YouTube for advertising linked to the video, which was viewed thousands of times, according to court documents reported by the Spanish daily El País. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He now faces a charge of a crime against moral integrity, with Spanish prosecutors seeking a sentence of 2 years in prison and in order to pay 30,000 euros in compensation to the homeless man. Ooh, I guess he can afford a down payment on the house, so good luck getting credit now. George L., originally from Romania, said he was ill after eating the toothpaste-filled biscuits. I hate when they call cookies biscuits. A biscuit is what you get for KFC. It's not a cookie. But whatever. I'm okay with them calling chips crisps, though, because, I mean, that's, it's a synonymous name, whatever. He's like, okay, so this guy said, I got sick after 5 minutes and threw up, he related, explaining that he had not known who Reset was and came to fear for his life. Oh, yeah, because, of course he doesn't have YouTube access, and even if he did, why would he watch this fool? Alright. After the video drew immediate outrage, Reset returned to see his victim the following day and made a further film asking him how the biscuits had gone down. He said, people exaggerate over jokes in the street, played on a beggar, when surely if it's done to a normal person, they wouldn't say anything. As the controversy continued to grow, Reset and a friend again visited George L. with a camera, with the intention of spending the night with him, at which point a witness called police. Prosecutor said Reset had later deleted the video and offered the homeless man 300 euros for his silence. Oh, okay, that'll help. In an attempt to reestablish his image and ingratiate himself with public opinion. Reset, who is currently on bail awaiting judgment, had previously offered sandwiches filled with his cat's excrement to children and elderly people, the court heard. Who the fuck is this piece of shit? Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy is a character. I am not subscribed to his channel, and I hope I never run into his videos. George L., the homeless guy, he told El Pais that he had been in prison under the Oh, my God. Oh, European politics. I can't get into it. He was in prison under the some sort of dictatorship, Ceausescu dictatorship in Romania, and spent time in a mental institution, but he did not know for what. He said he had never been treated so badly on the street, adding that the bar where he vomited after the incident regularly helped him with food and clothes. Okay, that was it. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. What do you make of all that? What do you make of all that, gang? I'm gonna leave the question off to you. To my non-listeners, what do you make of all this? This is sick, right? I mean, ew. Like, man, how desperate are some of these assholes? Like, really, that they just pull shit like this and expect, to get off scot-free, I guess. I mean, if an American did this, he would be in deep shit. Like, this guy, oh my god. And I'm more shocked that he gave sandwiches full of cat shit to kids and elderly people. Like, this guy's... Maybe he's not a psychotic, he just plays one on YouTube, but Jesus. Oh, man. Now, he looks innocent enough, but you can't trust those blue eyes. Can't trust the blue eyes. No matter what their ethnicity, you can't trust those baby blue eyes. They can't be real. They're too baby blue. It's like, at least get some gray to mix that up. Those have to be, like, contacts. No way are those dudes' eyes that blue. No way. Oh, boy. Okay, what else is going on here? I don't want to... I think I'm good on the news here, guys. This is like... Oh, well, no, this is good. This is something I've been following, for the last... off and on for the last year or so, after it came to my attention. This Alex Jones character, this conservative, ultra-conservative talk show radio personality. You know who Alex Jones is. Well, maybe not, but one of his big claims was that the Sandy Hook shooting didn't happen. Now, I wasn't at Sandy Hook. I didn't see it happen, but it was all over the news 5 years ago, and you can't really fabricate a story that much, and so now parents of the Sandy Hook victims are suing this guy for saying that it didn't happen. Because, if enough sheeple believe what you say, then it causes a problem. It's like, Alex Jones is basically doing the work of Russian bots. It's trying to divide Americans into little groups, and it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be united as the United States of America. Emphasis on united, United States of America. So we might have different views, but we are united for the same purpose, which is freedom. Remember that, guys. Remember that. So if some Yahoo comes out of woodwork and claims that a horrific shooting was fabricated by anti-gun nuts, that's a little beyond the pale, and it's too extreme for something that American media would do. That's something that, a different country's media would do. They would make up bullshit just to, keep people in their place and, fear. But, I think we're educated enough in this country. Oh God, I think I'm probably gonna eat these words here, but I think we're educated enough in this country to know what's bullshit and what isn't. And the Sandy Hook thing is too extreme to be bullshit, so I believe that did happen. But some people are idiots and they believe what this prick says. So because some idiots believe what this prick says, he's getting sued for millions of dollars by the families of the victims. So I hope they win, and I don't wish any ill will to Mr. Jones himself, but he just needs to dial it back, stop being so extreme. Find a neutrality. If you're trying to be funny, just find some neutrality in the comedy. It's there. It's there. All you gotta do is fucking dig for it. You just don't want to do the fucking work. Alright? You just want to go with these extreme opinions and just capitalize on that and yell your fucking head off. Okay, go ahead and do that. And see how far that gets you. It's not getting you very far now, is it? That's just like a fucking YouTuber feeding Oreos filled with toothpaste to a homeless person, right? Correlation. Cosmetic connection that my brain mistakes for thematic. Nice. So how about that? Alright, let's... But now he's Alex Jones apparently is backpedaling. He's saying that it did happen. Yeah, I guess it did happen. I was just trolling for views. I was just trolling for notoriety. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. Oh, this is taking forever to load. Where's I want to see this. I want to read this. I want proof that he admitted that Sandy Hook was real. Go ahead, give it to me. Oh my God, this is taking forever to load. Oh man. I guess I'm not supposed to read it. Alright, next best thing. Let's read the comments. What am I? Okay. No, I'm not going to read the comments. Like, yeah, I'm just going to do a podcast and just read comments on Reddit. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But, let me Google this. Sandy Hook. Sandy Hook, Alex Jones, Sandy Hook, Alex Jones. I guess I have no internet connection right now. Come on. He now says the Sandy Hook shooting did happen. Okay, great. That's awesome. Traffic on his site must be because there's so much traffic on this article that's taking forever to load. Alright, Alex Jones backtracking now says Sandy Hook shooting did happen. Alright, talk show host Alex Jones has responded to a lawsuit from the parents of 2 children killed in the 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting in Newtown, Connecticut. Jones has repeatedly claimed on his website, InfoWars, that the shooting was staged. In a YouTube video, Jones said that he now believes the shooting really happened and that the families are being used by the Democratic Party and the news media. Jones invited the parents onto his program for a discussion about guns. Yeah, that's going to happen. In the past, Jones has repeatedly claimed the shooting was staged and that parents of children who died in the shooting are actors. The plaintiffs are the parents of Jesse Heslin and Noah Posner, who were among the 20 students and 6 educators at the Sandy Hook Elementary School who died in the shooting. They are seeking at least $1 million from Jones. The lawsuit alleges that Jones's misinformation led conspiracy theorists to make death threats against the families of shooting victims. Now, if that's not a basis for litigation, then I don't know what is. because there's so many frivolous lawsuits out there, and they're just meaningless, and it's just like it's just busy work for lawyers and shit, and it's just frivolous bullshit. And but this one has merit. This one has this one has got the public opinion behind it. I mean, the majority of public opinion is on the side of the Sandy Hook victims, and I think you'd probably be a fool if you weren't. But does that mean I'm a sheep? But what if it turns out that Sandy Hook didn't happen? I mean, I've never been to Connecticut. I wasn't there. I didn't see any, like, I wasn't watching the news very often when Sandy Hook happened. I was working, like, 2 jobs all the time. So I wasn't, and I think that that's sometimes, that could be taken advantage of. Like, if you don't have access to the news all the time, you could be very easily led astray by, bullshit opinions of others. And you could take those as fact. So I think, don't blame the fact that these people are stupid and they just believe bullshit. I think it's just because they don't seek out the proper outlets to develop their own opinion. You gotta read different outlets, you gotta go through different things, and you gotta develop an opinion of your own. You gotta be an individual, because that defines your American freedom. Right. Yes. Does that sound like propaganda? I hope not, because I don't want to be responsible for any kind of propagandizing. I'm trying to be funny here, guys. Well, no, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, I'm responding, I'm observing, I'm looking at everything, and I'm trying to see the world for what it is, man. Because everyone's perception is not. Everyone's perception is different, and we have to pretty much come up with our own version of the world, and to correlate with our perception. This is exhausting to even think about. I can't even put the right words to it. Maybe I need to burp. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. So, like, our perception is too limited to see the world for what it really, really is. I mean, you can know the truth about the world and shit like that, but you're not seeing the horrible things all the time. All you have is your perception, and you only see what's in front of you. So you kind of have to come up with the definition of world that fits your perception. And some people's perceptions are, for lack of a better word, fucked up. And so they come up with these outrageous opinions and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But a lot of opinions and beliefs are stemmed from a bullshit vision of the world based on individual perception. Right. Correct. Yes. Absolutely. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh man. But yeah, Sandy Hook did happen, and this jerk, this fat son of a bitch, he finally fessed up to it. Like he's just shooting off in the mouth for attention, just a little detention whore, those kinds of people are everywhere, from every walk of life, both on the right and the left, and some possibly in the middle, but they're too neutral for anyone to notice. Maybe, I don't know. Oh man. Okay, what next? Where are we at here? How much time I got here? Okay, we got 10 minutes left, guys. Gotta make this count. Alright, well, coming full circle here, I know I talked about the Me Too movement quite a lot at the beginning when I started the show back in November, because it was big news and everything. And so it's developed in this thing called the Weinstein Effect, where these powerful guys are being accused of sexual harassment and all this other shit. And apparently, people are starting to forget about everything. So, which is, so many people involved. Of course, people are going to forget. There's so much going on. People can't have their eyes on everything all the time. So, shit's getting forgotten. Shit is getting forgotten, and And I guess because things are getting forgotten, some of the people who were disgraced during the tipping point of the Me Too movement are trying to get their way back into the media. And among them are Matt Lauer, Mr. Red Button in his office. He had that red blowjob button in his office, so I've heard. Mario Batali, who did stuff, and Garrison Keeler, who also did stuff, I guess. They're they're all eyeing a return to the media. And it's saying this Vox headline says Me Too #Me Too is at risk. I'm like, oh, well, it kinda because it's like there's too much other shit going on. We can't keep paying attention to this. Come on. Let's see. Just months after the downfall of producer Harvey Weinstein and the rise of the current Me Too movement, once powerful men are already thinking about their comebacks. Well, of course they are. They got nothing else going for them. What are they going to do? Fucking work at Burger King? Come on! Matt Lauer is testing the waters, according to Page 6, by coming out of his hiding in his Hamptons home. Mario Batali is reporting thinking of starting a new company. Garrison Keeler is touring again and wants to bring back his radio shows. Some of the comeback chatter has come from media outlets rather than directly from the men. Charlie Rose was the subject of a recent profile in the Hollywood Reporter detailing his post-firing media diet and exercise regimen, 10 newspaper a day, tennis, and examining what earning back his good name might look like. The same publication also recently asked comedians and club owners how Louis C.K. could return to the stage and the spotlight, which, sorry guys, I'm fine with Louis C.K. coming back. I still watch his stand-up. He just needs to stop jerking in front of the ladies. I mean, that's the long and short of it. It's like don't jerk in front of the ladies unless they want you to. That's my advice to Louis there. Whatever the source, talk of comebacks at this early date risk replicating one of the flaws critics saw in earlier phases of the Me Too conversation, an excessive focus on individual men to the exclusion of the systemic factors that allowed them to harass colleagues with impunity. As women came forward to report harassment and assault in recent months, the main reaction was punishing bad actors as though that behavior was not institutionally supported, said Shireen Ahmedeza, co-founder of Healing to Action, a nonprofit that helps workers advocate against gender-based violence. Oh my god, okay, I'm putting myself to sleep here. Okay. Alright, I don't care if Matt Lauer comes back. I've always been indifferent to him as a television personality. It's just one of those fixtures that's always there. It's like, I never thought Matt Lauer, he was just there. He was just this constant presence. And, neither liked nor hated the man. Mario Batali, similar-wise, I mean, is he that guy? He looks like the dwarf from fucking Lord of the Rings, and he cooks stuff. I'm indifferent to him. Garrison Keeler, didn't he do the fucking, oh man, what the hell's the name of that thing? Like, Prairie Home Companion. Oh, what a boring fucking movie. Oh god, boring movie. I remember it. I don't remember it, but I remember I watched it, and I remember it was boring. And I also remember that Paul Thomas Anderson kind of ghost directed it for Robert Altman, who was in failing health at the time, and that was Robert Altman's last credit as a director. And I love Robert Altman. It's he's done a couple of my favorite movies, and I love Paul Thomas Anderson. He's also done a couple of my favorite movies. But A Prairie Home Companion was just fucking boring to me. I mean, it has the most boring title in the history of boring titles. A Prairie Home Companion. Oh, okay. I wish my mind was firing all cylinders because I could come up with all I can come up with is what are other boring titles to shit like that, like The Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie. Okay. Nah. Like just those overly complex titles that are tailor-made for the intellectual class, and props for trying, but yeah, you didn't get me. You didn't get me, guys. Oh man. All right. So where are we at here? Okay, we're nearing the end of the show here. So I'm gonna take the last few minutes here, you guys, and just speak from the heart, because I think we can accomplish something great here. I think if we all work together and are united, and though we may have our differences and opposing beliefs, things like that, we might be divided on certain things, but that's okay. That's what it's all about. But I believe if everyone in the country, everyone in the world, if they all work together for one common purpose, we can manage to get no views on this video too. Yes. If we work at it, we work hard at it, this video can get no views as well. This podcast won't be listened to by anyone, but it takes everyone working together not to do that. Okay, guys? I mean, that's just me speaking from the heart. I just want everyone to work together to not listen to this podcast. Okay? Because I think that's my bargaining chip now. That's my claim to fame. I put up a podcast every week that's listen to no one. So I just want you guys to keep not listening, and we'll get I want a streak of no views on all my videos from this point forward. So just stop listening. Do I really mean that? I sound like I really mean that. I really don't care, guys. But I'm gonna keep doing the show anyway, as I always say, as I always do. Like I still manage to come out with a episode or two every once in a while. And I'm also going to be doing movie reviews here. Yeah, let me talk about the future of my channel, because I'm still going to be posting videos. I don't, watch them, don't watch them. I appreciate it if you do. Just subscribe for more. Give me 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm going to do movie reviews. I got this, I did this review for Star Wars The Last Jedi last month, and I meant to do a lot more since then, but come on. I mean, like, I just haven't been firing on all cylinders, and I'm ready to. I have to keep up the creative momentum. I got to keep. That's why I'm doing the show today. I got to keep up the creative momentum. I've gotten work done now, and I'm moving on with other projects, and it's been really good. It's a really good creative time in my life, and I'd like to share my excitement with all you fine people who are not listening right now. So it's here. It's queer. Get used to it. Okay. I guess I'll wrap it up for Vent today. I think we've done a really good job here. I might do an episode tomorrow, but more than likely I'll do an episode this time next week. It's becoming like, I think the last episode I did was on a Thursday, so yeah, so I think I'll definitely, like, without a doubt, I'll do an episode on Thursday, but maybe. I'll at least do one episode a week, but I'll try to do more than that, guys, because I know how everyone loves it, and how they're eagerly awaiting the next episode being dropped, and I can't ignore my fans. It takes it just takes everyone working together here. So that's it for Vent, guys. I'm gonna leave you here, and I'm gonna leave you with the theme song. As I'm kind of repeating this. I ended an episode a while back with this theme, but I'm ending it again because it's not like anyone's gonna notice. So this is the theme song to Benson to close out your day and to close out Vent. This is Nick R. Murphy. See you later.